Good morning. Welcome back, everybody. This is session number 2 of your deep dive session for your self-confidence formula and challenge. And before we kick it off, I want to send out a huge thank you to our team, specifically Nancy. She is my right-hand lady assistant and also head of our client care department and many other hats at the academy. And you all received a message from her yesterday, checking in, asking you if you need any support, have any questions. We want to make sure that this is the best experience and challenge. You don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. And so we want to make sure that you're having the very best experience here. So if there's anything that we can do to help you, to support you, answer any of your questions, just know that we're here for that purpose. We are here to serve you. We are here to help you. I am here to help people realize their dreams, actually turn their dreams, whether that's turning their annual income into their monthly income, retiring at the age of 28, 35, 45, discovering who they really are and living out their purpose in their 60s and 70s. By tapping into your true God-given potential, teaching you about how to use this thing, this mind of yours, to think into the results that you want. And to Roxanne, who is currently probably right now giving you all a tag in this live so you know where we're at, how to find us, whether live or on the replay. So good morning to everybody. Let me know that you're here. Now I want to check in because you were given a couple of activities. Now, again, I'm not here to waste your time, and I'm not here to waste my time. So anything that we do tell you to do, or share resources, or an activity, it is because we know how effective our system is. And if you do the work, you're going to experience a change. And if we don't change, nothing changes. And I deal with real results, real help, okay? You're going to have aha moments. You're going to feel inspired. You're going to feel motivated. You're going to have all the good feels. And that's the first step. Ultimately, my goal when I work with anybody is to help them actually achieve results in real time. Okay, real results from real help, real fast with real people. And so we had a want list. So some of you already have a want list, obviously, and we're working towards a 300 want list. I want you to get to 30. Last night on a coaching call with the Academy and our elite clients, we did a I don't want list, which was really fun and interesting and backwards, but it also shows us where we're settling in life, the things that we're doing automatically, habitually, that we don't want to be doing. It can be going to a job that doesn't inspire you, that you know is not your calling, okay, or settling for the income you currently have, and making negotiations with yourself. Well, I'll do this, but I won't do that. Well, you want to be careful with that game. You don't want to play the this or that game. You're meant to play the game of this and that, and that, and that. You can have it all. Everybody is able. You just have to be willing to do the work. And so self-confidence formula writing, right? You're writing that out every day. And as you're writing it out, your subconscious is beginning to accept these ideas. It's not enough to know this. That's why most people are stuck. Knowing a lot, okay? Doing more, knowing a lot, but their results aren't changing. That's where I was. I was stuck. I was stuck for a long time. And most of the people around me were stuck. And we were looking for answers. And we were looking for the secret. You know, what is it? I knew it was mindset because I knew it wasn't trying harder because I had done that for years. I knew it wasn't doing more because I had done that for years. I was looking for my breakthrough. So I go to conferences, go to trainings, YouTube videos. I would read all the books. I watched The Secret every day for 30 days. All great information, all great intellect, all great knowledge, wisdom. But I had to have a hard look at my results and go, hey, those aren't changing. I know a lot more. I'm doing more than most of the people around me, and I'm still not breaking through. And what bothered me the most is I was a leader. I had a team. And all I wanted was to help them succeed. Okay, I wanted them to be where I was. I wanted them to break through. And it didn't matter how many promotions I ran, incentives, training calls, motivational, speaking calls, conferences. Like, we did everything. I invested so much in building my business, promotions, incentives, etc. But it didn't occur to me until much later that I had to make some changes on the inside. I had to be making that investment on myself because my results were just a mirror, an echo, a reflection of what was going on inside of me. So as I changed me, my results began to improve. My income improved. My self-confidence improved. My time freedom improved. My habits improved. My inner narrative improved. Everything started to improve. And once I started working on myself with this very duplicatable, simple system, I was then like, this has to be everywhere. This has to go into everybody's hands because this is the answer to their prayers. And so the question, or where we're at today, is on the second step of the formula. So let's go through that together. I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical actions and gradually transform themselves into physical reality, results. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, need to become, want to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. So the first step is finding out why you're here. What do you really want? What is your purpose? What is your calling? Why were you gifted this life? You weren't gifted this life to get a good education, get a job with benefits, retire and die. You were here to make a difference. You're here to make an impact, to help other people with your unique talents, passions, special gifts, pasts, and pains. And then you want to create the vision. Okay, so you've got the purpose. And I'm come to a firm belief that our purpose here is to make this world a better place, to make a difference, and to help people. So we got our purpose. And what's our vision? Your vision is how you want to live. We gave you Purpose, Vision, Goals Masterclass. And at some point, if you haven't done it, if you have, let me know. Let me know what that was like for you, what you discovered, maybe questions that you have, maybe gaps in your vision that you have. And if you haven't, this is a 60-minute investment in you to bring yourself to a higher level of awareness. Your results right now, your confidence level, that's all directly related to your level of awareness. Okay, not intellect, not how many books you've read, but how many shifts have you experienced subconsciously, emotionally, energetically. Okay, that's why it's all linked to awareness. And then you've got your goals. And we have a beautiful reverse engineering strategy that we teach our clients on setting the right types of goals up your Mount Everest, which is your vision, so that you can live out your purpose. Okay, so it starts with desire. Desire is the triggering mechanism for you to unlock and unleash the beast of potential within you. Desire is the unexpressed potential within you seeking expression to and through you. You already have everything inside of you. You're not missing ingredients if you know your purpose, your vision, and your goals. Okay? And understand how your mind works, where your results come from, and working with the natural laws. Okay? And the natural laws are just like the law of gravity. Okay? They don't just work for some people. They just don't work when you're feeling good. They work all the time. Doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter how good of a person you are or how bad of a person you are. The law of gravity is always going to, if you go to the top of a building and you jump, the law of gravity is going to be in effect. You're going to go down and you're going to get hurt. Doesn't matter if you're 2 years old or if you're 80 years old. If you're not working with the law of gravity, you're going to feel the effect. You're going to see the effect. You're going to see the result of not working with the law of gravity. And that's why understanding the laws and operations of your mind and of this universe are absolutely non-negotiably essential and critical for your development towards your goals and dreams. That's desire. That's why it's so important to get in tune with that. Why am I here? Who am I? What do I really want? Start a want list. And Put things on there. You may not have the money. You may not be in a place in life that you can have these things or afford these things or do these things. That doesn't matter. What we're dealing with here is your wants, your desires, how you want to be living, what you want to do, what you want to have, who you want to become. Really important that you guys spend time creating your want list, getting clear on your vision, purpose, and goals. So, in the second step of the formula, we're going to break this down. Remember, you are energy. You are infinite potential. You are not your name. You are not your age. You are not your current results. You are not your bank account. You are not your past. You are not the degrees or lack of degrees on your wall. You are not just a mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa. You're not your career. You're not what you do. You are spirit. You are energy first. You are infinite potential. That's what you're made of. Okay? You have a mind and you live in a body. You're not your body. You have a body. You have a mind. You are energy. And energy is not finite. Energy just is. Okay? We touched a little bit on you having the ability to change this infinite potential, this unadulterated magic that's flowing to and through you at this very moment. And you are manipulating, changing, shifting that energy based on your thoughts. Now, up to 98% of your thoughts are automatic, which means they're unconscious, which means they're coming from your belief system, from your mindset. Now, mindset is a very dangerous buzzword. Okay? Why? Because your mind is set. So there's no sense in putting more energy and time and thought into your mindset. What you want to do is put your time, energy, and thought into resetting the mind. Why is that so important? I'll tell you. This is so good. This is so good. Okay. Let's have a look at you. I want you to take an inventory of your current results right now. Okay? Even the past 5 years. How much has your income improved? How much has your time freedom improved? How much has your health improved? How much have your relationships improved? What in your life, what do you have in your life? Where are you right now? This is called a blameless autopsy. Okay, we're not judging ourselves. We're not criticizing ourselves. We're not blaming ourselves. We are saying, here are my results. Excuse me. And this is so important because if you want to advance in your life, in your business, in your income, in your impact, you have to know two things. The first thing you have to know is, where am I now? Take that blameless autopsy, that inventory of how your life looks now. Have there been significant permanent improvements in the last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Okay, when I was honest with myself, despite trying really hard, doing more, getting motivated, getting out there, taking all this action, talking the talk, when I was really honest with myself, I was stuck. I was stuck. And the masses are stuck. Okay? So you have to know where you are. And you have to know where you want to be. Okay? Now, what your results are telling you, they're like a printout. You know how you send something to your computer or your laptop and it prints it out? Okay? Your results are a printout to the computer in your mind. When I send something from my computer to my printer, it spits it out. So your results are spitting out feedback for your supercomputer that is your mind. Okay? Now remember earlier we said that up to 98% of your thoughts, so your perceptions and your thoughts, are automatic. They're coming from your supercomputer, which is your subconscious mind. Okay? This is the emotional part of you. This is where your belief system is. This is where your habits live. This is where your income thermostat is. Did you know you have an income thermostat? Just like your temperature thermostat in your house? And it's set. That's the dangerous thing about talking about mindset. It is set. And it doesn't matter how hard you try or how much more you do, if you don't change your income thermostat, your setting in your supercomputer, your results aren't going to improve. Your income's not going to go up. You got to change the setting. Okay? So 90% of our thoughts are automatic. They're coming from our mindset. That's why we have to reset the mind. So your results are telling you what you dominantly think and how you dominantly feel. Now, this is also so good. Feeling was a word that we invented to describe the awareness of our body's vibration. Okay? Might want to write this down. The word feeling, I feel good, I feel sad, I feel mad, I feel frustrated, I feel hopeful, I feel inspired, I feel I can take on the world, I feel like the world is crushing me. Feeling was the word that we invented to describe our awareness of our being's vibration. Our vibration is our frequency is our feeling. It's all the same thing. Your emotions are energy in motion. Your results are coming from what you're thinking and how you're feeling. So they'll tell you, let's say for example for me, I just wanted to earn, when I first started, let me tell you, I just wanted to earn $5,000 a month consistently. I thought, Lord, God, Spirit, Universe, Buddha, if I could just do $5,000 a month consistently without worrying, I just knew every month $5,000 a month from my business. I retired when I was 28. I've been an entrepreneur ever since. That'd just be awesome. Like, I think I could provide a pretty good life for my kids. So within a couple of months with this system, formula, I achieved that goal. And I thought, holy shit, this stuff really works. Okay, well, I'd love $15,000 a month now. That happened in a matter of a couple of months. And since then, I've just been applying the same system. It's a duplicatable process, right? So I was resetting my income thermostat. That is the only reason I turned my annual income into my monthly income. So your income, for example, mine was always fluctuating. I'd have goals, I'd set goals. This month we can do it, guys. Let's go for it. You know, let's just try a little harder. Let's just talk to more people. Let's just make more friends. And by the way, make sure you get onto all the training calls this week. Let's do it. But my income wasn't changing. Why? Because my dominant thoughts were not positive around my self-image, how I felt about myself. I called myself an idiot every morning. Was not my results were showing me how I was programmed for money, my relationship with money, the vibration, the feeling that I was dominantly in every day. I just didn't know what I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know that's where our results come from. And most people don't know that either. They think it comes from what they do. It does not come from what you do. Your results are 95% mindset, only 5% strategy, action, doing. Why? Because of the law, action, reaction, law of attraction. Okay? A lot of people talk about law of attraction, but they fail to recognize that it's a secondary law. The law of vibration is primary. You can only attract to the vibration you're in. And your vibration is your feeling, is your frequency. And as you uncover your true belief system, your conditioning, your programming, your income thermostat, how you really feel about yourself, how much you are coming from doubt and worry. If you come from doubt, worry, anxiety, fear, but you're taking massive action, you're still not going to get the results because you're doing it in a negative vibration. And you can only attract to that which you are in vibrational harmony with. That's why it's so important to know the backside of step 2 of this formula. I know we covered a lot, but this is so good. And this is going to mean so much to you the more you start to understand you, your results, your mind, what you're really made of, what's possible for you, and how all of this is by law. And if you just get really good at working with the law, you can get anything you want. If you're going to work hard on something, work harder on yourself than anything else. Okay, so the exercise that I want you to do, and you'll get an image of this as well, is I want you to take that blameless autopsy and say, what are my results telling me? They're just feedback. They're a printout to the supercomputer in my mind, and your supercomputer in your mind is operating on a software system. And that software system is outdated because it's not matching your dreams and goals. It's got some viruses, which we call bullshit belief systems, ideas about yourself that are not true, that you picked up from your upbringing, your environment, your DNA, your genetics. You're pre-programmed to get the results that you're getting. Okay, nobody's fault. That's just the way it is. And if you want to improve your results, your time freedom, your money freedom, and how you spend your days, then you've got to eradicate those viruses and create a new software, a new model for your supercomputer so that it spits out the results that you actually want. So your results are very important, as important as your want list. What are my results telling me about my income, about my health, about my habits? Okay, I was also a high-functioning alcoholic. So I had to really have a hard look at myself and say, what am I doing with my life? Really? And I want you to have the same experience and get real with yourself. Do a deep dive on yourself. That's what session 2 is all about. Do a blameless autopsy, deep dive. Find out what your results are telling you about how your mind is set. Okay? Also, figure out how you want to live. What do you really want? Not what are you willing to settle for. Okay, but what do you really want? Your spirit first, your energy first. There's no finite lines to who you can become, what you can do, and what you can have. Okay? It's infinite. But you've got to figure out you, your purpose, vision, goals. What's going on inside of you causing the results. So you can make the changes on the inside, which are going to get you to the dream. It's so simple. It's so simple, but it's misunderstood by the masses. So that is your deep dive session number 2. I know you guys are going to love it. Watch it again if you need to. I do recommend that. Repetition is the mother of all learning, which is why you're writing the confidence formula out every day, because repetition is the only way to change your mindset. Have a beautiful day, guys, and reach out with any questions, please. Start a conversation that actually matters with your accountability buddy, your close friends, or us in the group. We'd love to have conversations with you as well. So we'll see you tomorrow for number 3, and I would love to hear your feedback after you do your work today.